Mixed signals across assets today. Let us cut through the noise and focus on what matters most. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete Forex market briefing for June 17th. Currency markets are being driven by a complex mix of central bank policy, geopolitical risk, and shifting growth expectations. Let us break it all down. Here is a snapshot of how the major currency pairs are trading today. Euro to US dollar is trading at 1.16, gaining 0.13% on the session. The world's most traded pair is driven by ECB versus Fed rate differentials. Currency markets are reacting to monetary policy decisions. European Central Bank. Pound sterling to US dollar is trading at 1.34, gaining 0.03% on the session. Sterling is highly sensitive to UK inflation data and Bank of England rate guidance. The move in the dollar reflects reports that BitGo offers Europe's crypto firms a MiCA compliance lifeline as license deadline looms. US dollar to Japanese yen is trading at 160.13, losing 0.06% on the session. Dollar yen tracks the US-Japan rate differential and Bank of Japan intervention risk. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Dow marks record high, S&P 500, NASDAQ slip ahead of Fed decision, tech stock squared. USD SGD is trading at 0.7801, gaining 0.03% on the session. The Singapore dollar reflects Asian FX sentiment, trade flows, and MAS monetary policy. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Australian dollar to US dollar is trading at 0.7066, losing 0.1% on the session. The Aussie dollar closely tracks commodity prices, especially iron ore, and Chinese growth signals. Currency markets are reacting to monetary policy decisions. European Central Bank. US dollar to Chinese yuan is trading at 0.1480, gaining 0.01% on the session. The onshore yuan reflects PBOC daily fixings, US-China trade dynamics, and capital flow controls. The move in the dollar reflects reports that BitGo offers Europe's crypto firms a MiCA compliance lifeline as license deadline looms. US dollar to Indian rupee is trading at 94.35, losing 0.42% on the session. The Indian rupee tracks RBI monetary policy, FII and FPI capital flows, and US-India interest rate differentials. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Dow marks record high, S&P 500, NASDAQ slip ahead of Fed decision, tech stock squared. Now let us look at the macro forces behind today's currency moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. This comes as banks/oil price forecasts after US-Iran breakthrough. Crude oil prices today, oilprice.com, adding pressure to energy markets. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Dow marks record high, S&P 500, NASDAQ slip ahead of Fed decision, tech stock squared. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. On the data front, equity markets are responding to reports that what does 2026 hold for your investments in gold, silver ETFs, NDTV profit. Currency markets are reacting to monetary policy decisions. European Central Bank. The move in the dollar reflects reports that BitGo offers Europe's crypto firms a MiCA compliance lifeline as license deadline looms. Our near-term view on US dollar to Indian rupee. With US dollar to Indian rupee moving sideways today, the market is effectively waiting for a fresh catalyst. The $96.71 level above and $91.99 below are the levels to monitor for the next directional signal. Currency markets can move fast and unexpectedly. Central bank surprises, geopolitical shocks, and data prints are the key risks to monitor. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. A quick like takes 1 second and helps this channel grow. We genuinely appreciate it. Subscribe for daily coverage across every major market. Tell us in the comments what you are watching most closely right now. That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is your Forex briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily currency coverage.